Tekken 1 is a tournament, technically. There's a bracket, prize money, and a winner, but that's not why Heihachi built it. Heihachi is not trying to crown a champion. He is using the tournament to gather muscle, and he puts himself at the very end so every fighter with a grudge can aim it straight at him. A few of the fighters are already his problem. Kuma is Heihachi's pet bear. He found him as a cub, raised him, taught him basic Japanese, trained him in martial arts, and entered him in the tournament, like that's a normal thing to do. Li Chaolang is his adopted son, though adopted implies kindness. Heihachi took him in strictly to give his biological son, Kazuya, a rival. Prototype Jack follows the same logic in hardware. Both Jack models were built in Russia, but Heihachi acquired the prototype and put it into the tournament against the finished one. To Heihachi, strength is something you raise, provoke, or take. Then he opens the door to people he doesn't control. Kazuya is the first consequence. When he was 5, Heihachi threw him off a cliff to see if he was strong enough to survive. Kazuya did survive, and he spent the next 21 years making sure his father regretted it. But revenge is not his only reason for being there. Kazuya also wants control of the Mishima Zaibatsu, his father's business empire. Once the Russian military catches wind of that, they send Jack, their combat android, to stop him before he can take over. Now a military operation is unfolding inside Heihachi's own tournament. And Kazuya is not the only one coming for him. Michelle Chang enters because Heihachi sent her father to find an ancient treasure, and Heihachi's own men later killed him. Nina Williams is an assassin hired to kill Heihachi. For both of them, the tournament is not a prize, but a direct path to their target. Heihachi never considered what those fighters might want once they arrived. Yoshimitsu is playing a completely different game. As leader of the Robin Hood-style Manji clan, he enters as a distraction so his crew can steal the tournament's funds. He doesn't care about Heihachi or the trophy. The event itself is the mark. That doesn't make the tournament fake. The matches still happen. The bracket still produces a winner, and some fighters do want the money. King needs the prize to build an orphanage. Martial law needs it to open a dojo. Their goals depend on the tournament working as advertised, but they sit outside Tekken's main conflict. The real story is built around the fact that Heihachi put himself in striking distance. Kazuya fights his way through the bracket and finally reaches his father. He defeats Heihachi and carries him back to the same cliff where their conflict began. Heihachi used that cliff to find out whether his 5-year-old son was strong enough to survive. 21 years later, Kazuya wins his father's tournament and makes Heihachi take the same test.